Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the WAG Challenge. The WAG Challenge is a game jam about writing. Doesn't necessarily mean twine games, but just games with a good story. This year's theme is Down the Rabbit Hole. I've actually been selected as one of the judges that pre-judge the competition so that these judges have a more limited field to look through. I'm going to be playing each game in this video for a minute, though I'm going to be playing it longer for judging purposes. If you want to check out any of the games, it'll be about 10 per video, links in the description. If you want to check me out, all my info is in the description, and feel free to like or comment with your favorite games. At the end of this, I'll probably have an article written up about my personal favorites, so be on the lookout for that. Next, we're playing the game Abandoned Stations, Empty Trains. No one lives here, that's obvious. The buildings crumble, wraths of tattered newspaper haunt the streets. Empty plastic bags blow past, their advertising slogans faded, bleached of meaning. Here's a sign you can still read. Whitestone Cross Underground Station. On impulse, you hit the button for the lift. It's never going to work, but then you hear a familiar rumble and groan. With a creak, the rusty doors open. You get in, and behind you the door slides shut. Your stomach lifts inside you as you drop down to the underworld. By some miracle, lights are still on. Dragged forward by curiosity, you inch down the tiled corridor until you reach the platform. You keep your eyes open for the metal doors of storage lockers, kerosene oil, biodiesel, some kind of fuel that might get your van going again. You stand at the edge of the platform and look first one way and then the other. The tracks disappear into darkness. You hear a distant noise and then feel the air rush towards you. A white light appeared. The noise gets loud and the light grows bright. You jump back from the edge just in time as the train pulls up in the station and grinds to a halt. Get on the train. The rustling doors screech apart and you jump in. As you slum into a seat, two pairs of eyes stare at you. There's only two other people in this carriage, two men seated right opposite you. You look at them and at first think you're seeing double. Their eyes, nose, ears, everything about them looks exactly the same. They've got identical haircuts, they're wearing identical suits. Hi, one says, I've never seen anyone get on here before. I'm not surprised, you reply. It's deserted up there. I didn't expect the trains to be running. Then why did you get on? The other darts the question at you. They even sound alike. Looking for fuel. My van's stuck. Fuel. We might be able to help with that. It's the first one again. I noticed their ties are different. This one's wearing a green tie. The other one's blue. They also have a small name badges pinned to their lapels. One says Toby. The other says Moby. Next, we're playing the game The Vessels of Vantos's Will. Alright, important note on music within the game. Alright, apparently we'll find different songs that'll fit in with this. First we'll have a seat, and a really sit. Wow, have a seat to go sit. Part 1, That Lad Crooks. Alright, so let's start the music. Alright, so the music's playing soft in the background. The bar owned by Barless Kid in Twilridge. Oi, my friend, how have we been doing these days? Good? I don't care. You were a man later than a snail's grandmother, don't you know? And nay, I don't want to hear your hoplaws and howdy-doos about the Schiller cut you off in the main road here. I hope you've been having a darned good reason, I dare say, since I be having something mighty interesting to tell ye. No joke, no jest. It been something I heard over a long period from some man a few towns over. I have a good reason, you know. So, tell me what the hell you've done to make yourself so bloody late this day. Nah, you ain't gonna be getting that sweetest justice if you give me a single falsehood. You hear now? I was held up by this lad who gone and said he knew a story or two about Elephant Coast. They stopped being so vague. Old man asked me to drink. Yeah, let's have drinking. Oi, did he now? Tell this man here, which old man was it? I knowed so many old men, being head accountant, you wouldn't want to knowed how many old men I begged and pleaded with to pay off their dues. They say they done gived so much, why give more? And then I go off this giant list and they just shut up mighty quick. I ain't this man's owner now. I don't keep a running ledger of all the names of men I run into. I would have been here all day. Right, well, enough of that business, I dare say. I like this writing style. It's just hard for me to read, that's all. But I kind of like this whole music idea as well. Next. Traces of Discord. Alright, sprint, enter, customer settings, blah, blah, blah. Select difficulty level. For those... Alright, let's just go with this one. It's intended for those who just want to experience the story of the game, not fuss around with puzzles or paddles. Little arrows are simpler, for the common enemy is shorter, blah blah. Is that acceptable? Save points only. Save. Yep. Alright. Battles. Getting 10th thing. It's a real-time turn-based with speed like normal. To enable text skipping, yes. Alright, because I have to review this, so hope you all like my efforts. So far, I like your efforts. Lots of options for customization. In this great world of Varn, the people turn to 4 gods for guidance in their lives: fate, fury, pain, and mercy. But among the people, one faction can be said to be truly devout: the Vanguard Order, knights who serve the cause of the goddess of mercy. I like these little characters. Some see them as troublemakers, poking around where they're not wanted. Others see them as saviors. Either way, most people know to stay out of their way, because trouble follows wherever they go. But above all else, they follow their archsaint's directive to serve the goddess above all others. The holy city of Enna, Mercy's Isle, year 650 of the second dawn, Fury's Day, midnight. Music's nice as well. You said it was urgent, St. Thomas? Yes, Carol. And I must insist, I swear you to secrecy, hence meeting in the catacombs. Next. Next, we're playing the game Langley.
A world where freedom itself is under attack.
Breaking news. Hello, game. UN reports now confirm 9 deaths and 25 injured, all civilians, in an Israel strike on Gaza. And this new development raises the total number of civilians killed during the war at 658. Leaders from the Hamas condemn the attack, retaliating with a total of 38 rockets, all aimed at... And the resolution, voted unanimously by the Security Council at the exception of the United States, which abstained. The UN is recommending an immediate ceasefire from both parties. Will the madness ever end? Alright, what's this guy doing? Alright. It's like now become a point and click. I should call them. Or it's just calling his family. Not answering. Hi honey, it's me. Better late than never. You almost forgot. I know, I'm sorry. I'll be home tonight anyway. I'll buy something for her on my way back. How are you? Still struggling with the new lecture on religion? Honey? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. Are you okay? Did your parents fly back safely to Jerusalem? I heard Palestinians from the east part were too afraid even to walk by daylight. Listen, something happened. I have to talk to you. What is it? Not on the phone. Tonight. I'm worried. Are you sure everything's alright? Tonight. Next. Next, we're playing the game Lagomorph Soliloquy. It's up here. The sun is bright and hanging high as the tocsin bell tolls. Their message unmistakable. I'm late. Late for class, late for work, late for life. But at least I'm not late, the late one for whom the dearly beloved gathered to say their goodbyes and promptly forget a week and a month and a year after being consigned to the grave. That was my brother, a boy never late. Early for class, early for work, early for life, early to the grave. I remember the rain, and along came the sun and dried up all the rain, scorching the world white under the intensity of a lidless eyes blinking stare. The falling droplets washed all color from the world, leaving it murky, leaving it gray. It was a deluge, but it didn't mask the sounds. The calls, the messages on the telephone, the text, emails, doorbell ringing, ringing, ringing. The cacophony of sound is all I hear. White noise, white sun, white world, bone white. Bleached of emotion, bleached of will, bleached of every human thing, like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I was flung into the east. Next. Next, we're playing the game An Unlucky Day. The city is always loud at this time during the day. I make sure my apartment door is locked before leaving. I don't want to make that mistake again. The afternoon is always bustling with cars and people. It doesn't help that it's the lunch rush. I might hit into crowded sidewalks. On my way home, I take a deep breath in and start to cough. The air isn't really pure in this part of the city. I go over and unlock the lock that was on the bike chain. The sun is shining up above the bright sky. The sky bright at this time of day. I might as well put on some sunglasses. I don't want to be riding into poles again. I take out a pair of black sunglasses from my pocket and put them on. I get on my bike and start making my way to the post office. I get a notification about a package I ordered to fix my computer. It is currently at the post office. I need to pick it up in order to continue working on a customer's order. I head towards the downtown area to go pick up the package. I make sure to avoid anyone riding or walking so I won't get in trouble with the cops. Next. New York City is always bustling this time of day, but I try to make sure I can avoid the areas with high concentration of people getting to their destination. Next. Next, we're playing the game Strange Conundrums. My name is Ellie Orellin, and I am a detective. A rookie detective, to be exact. I guess you can say I'm still fresh out of the academy, even though I've been working with the district for a month now. Things haven't changed a bit since I left Chariot City. Everyone's still rushing to be somewhere, and the rain just never lets up. Being back home feels so relaxing. Paperwork, however, is the exact opposite of relaxing. It's pretty late now, already past midnight I think, and everyone on my shift already left to go home while I'm still stuck in here doing extra paperwork. The nerve of these guys, saying that this would help me gain more experience on the job, instead of getting some actual experience in the field, doing some real investigating for a change. Honestly, I work with a bunch of You're still here? Huh, Ellie? Oh yes, sir, I'm finishing up a few more files. This is Commissioner Gabriel, my boss and the guy who inspired me to become a detective in the first place. I met him when I was little, back when I was still in grade school, and back when he was just a rookie on the force. I kinda like how I am now. The team's still giving you trouble? Well, kinda, if you consider extra paperwork as trouble. Hey, don't worry about it. I went through the same thing too. Once you get on a case, they'll get off your back. Next. Next, we're playing the game Where Phones Go. Short interactive journey from the comfort of our living rooms to Earth's most toxic place. Embark. A living room somewhere in London. Once again, it's that particular time of year and you are desperate. Ideas for presents never come easy to you, and you feel the pressure to live up to your boyfriend's expectations after having spoilt him so much in recent years. You pace up and down the apartment, gazing out into the fog that has covered the city, but nothing spontaneous comes to your mind. You can't allow for another ruined Christmas like 2011, when your beloved partner was so disappointed by the leather-bound Charles Dickens collection. You consider the various options to avoid yet another disaster. Call a friend. A friend in need is a friend indeed. You call Christine. She's such a rock in troubled waters, and she's also the smartest shopper of East London. You tell her of your difficulties, and she asks you in return what troubles you the most concerning your boyfriend's outer appearance. Well, that's an easy one. His awful old Sony Johnson Eric whatever phone, a clunky black block of plastic that has an awful ringtone and is incredibly ugly. He might as well use a carrier pigeon. Christine advises on something new, possibly Korean, something decent, slim, fast, silver, but not full all model. Again, you're in awe of her skill, so Christmas is saved once more, this time by Christine, and Santa will deliver a little gadget and fashion upgrade. Same living room a few weeks later. Next. Next, we're playing the game Love Space. There's a light happening right there. Alright. At first, it's just slowly rise to awareness. You think you're in the shelter. You automatically reach out for Lil to reassure yourself but your hand finds only the cool plastic lip of the hypersleep unit, and you feel a momentary pang. Greetings, Mari. At your convenience, please check the life support and ship systems and update the logs. We are currently 3.4 life years from Earth and have completed approximately 15% of our journey to Galaxies 667C. Select an option from the control panel. Life support systems performing at 94% efficiency. Would you like to perform diagnostics? Yep. Performing diagnostics. Measuring pH, evaluating filtration units, testing pumps, checking illumination. Diagnostics complete. Alright, that's good. I found a minor issue with our life support systems. One of the filters is performing below expected parameters. Would you like me to replace it? Yep. Placing the filter now. Life support system diagnostics and maintenance complete. Operational efficiency returned to 98%. Right. What's my status? You're still experiencing some of the effects of hypersleep, including grogginess and disorientation. It should pass soon. Otherwise, you are in excellent condition. Next, we're playing the game Void. The door closes behind you. It has begun. 24 hours in the Void. You first decide to check the surroundings or go to sleep. Let's check the surroundings. Smart. It would be good to get used to the area. You decide to go left. You follow the wall and then turn the corner. Then a sharp pain greets your shin. You discover the obstruction to be a toilet. Let's continue left. You follow. No, let's go back. I lied. You do not want any more surprises. You sit down on the ground and leave your mind to. Nope. Just kidding. We're going left. I thought that was like gonna have me look closely at the toilet. You follow the wall, turn a corner, and continue, and turn another corner. You run straight into a cot. Do you make your way back to the entrance or use the bed? Let's make our way back to the entrance. You turn one more corner and you're back where you started. At least 23 hours left. Now what? Move around. Let's make our own music. Try to fill the void with sound, and for a time it works. Once you stop, the quiet becomes all the more pronounced. Suddenly, you can hear the blood flowing in your veins. Let's stop. Next.